welcome to another video. I know it's been a little bit of a while since I last filmed, but it's Good Friday today, guys, and I'm here to do some quick Easter crafts. So I just want to do some quick Easter crafts. I'm gonna do 3 t-shirts, 1 for myself and 2 for the boys, and I'm gonna do a napkin that I found, a really pretty one that I found, and I thought would be nice to just add that nice Easter touch to the house for Easter Sunday. And then a piece of decor as well, just to put in the house for the Easter season. So let's get right into it. So the first craft that I'll be doing today is the tea towels. I saw this really pretty 2-pack tea towel at Primark, as we can see. They were both £2.50. I thought that was a really good bargain. So I got that. Just want to snip that off real quick. Primark seems to be my go-to recently for nice blanks. If anybody else knows anywhere else that I can get nice blanks, I'm happy to check other places out. But see how pretty these towels are. This one is not the one I'm going to be putting a design on though, because it's already quite busy, but I really like the nice vibrant spring colors of it. It's just really pretty. I really liked it, and so that's why I picked these 2. But this one is the one that I'm going to be putting my design on. And I just chose something really simple to depict the Easter season. And that would be in this pretty gold color. I was thinking of what color would complement nicely with the yellow and blue on that one. I didn't have any yellow vinyl, so I thought gold would also be really, really pretty and will contrast that well and really pop. So hence my going for that. So I'm going to quickly read out the design. It's a simple design that says "He's risen," which really is the crux of our celebration during Easter, is the fact that Jesus died and he rose again. And because of that, we have renewed hope for eternity, basically. And look at that shine. This is Cricut brand gold glitter vinyl. And I'm just going to simply place that in the center right here of my napkin. They're usually good for folding it to the exact center, so I don't bother too much about, the fold. But there we go. Let me see how I want this to look. I think lining the bottom of the letters with that line right there should be a good call. Just scooch it over just a little bit, trying to get the center of it. I think that's good. And I already have my heat press ready and heated up. I'm just going to place that there and do that for 10 seconds. That should be plenty. Okay, take that off the heat mat. Draw the heat out. I think I'm going to have to turn off notifications on my phone because it seems to be. Sorry about that. And there we go. see, oh, it's not really down properly just yet. So what I'm going to do, I'm still going to take the liner off because, oh, okay, it's not working out that way. Okay, I think I'm going to have to give it more time to adhere. Or I could open this up. Sometimes the overlap just interferes with how well it adheres. So I'm going to open that up and press again for the 10 seconds. Let's see how that works. There we go. Okay, that should be good. Draw the heat out again. Seems cool. And there we go. I hope we can see how pretty that has come out. I think that is really, really good. It's really pretty. So I'm going to fold that back up real quick. And there we have our pair of napkins. Really pretty. So we're moving straight on to, I'm going to do my favorite one last. And that's my t-shirt. So I'm going to do, I have a lint roller here. I should have used it for the napkin as well, but that's, I've had these t-shirts for a while, so I just need to make sure that I get off any threads or fibers that might be on there that might make the design difficult to adhere. So that's the first t-shirt. It's the same design that I have for both boys. Yeah. So yeah, so their design is just in black heat transfer vinyl. I have a part of a second design somewhere here if I remember, and I just need to get that cut out first. I think I might be able to save this little piece of vinyl still. So sometimes you need something this small as scraps for like a really little design, and they come in really handy. So I like to keep that. I might cut this really close this time, and I just hope that I don't ruin my design. Yeah, I think I got it. So there's a part of its second design on there. I'm just going to cut this right down the middle for both. I'm not going to bore you with watching me weed. I'm just going to speed this up real quick, and you'll see the design reveal in a second. Right, so that's me done weeding both designs. I decided to just do both. Yeah, just to make the process quicker. So I forgot to mention earlier that all of the designs that I'm using I got off of Creative Fabrica, and this particular one actually was a bundle of different Easter SVGs. This one, the towels and the decor, all came in the same bundle of designs, and so I just chose the ones that I thought were best suited to what I needed to do. The one for my shirt was also from Creative Fabrica, but it was a different design. So yeah. So what I like to do for t-shirts is I fold down the middle like that, and I use my heat press to, you know, press down on it to give me like a line. Just briefly kind of moving it up and down just to give me that crease down the middle that helps me better center my design. As you can see, there's a crease down the center. Yeah, so just looking at it again, making sure that I have it, like I don't have any pieces stuck to it. So say I have this piece stuck to it, it would transfer to the shirt. So you need to make sure that you don't have any stray pieces stuck to the back, anything you don't want to transfer. So I like to try and sort of, to be honest, sometimes it's quite difficult because of the way the design is, to kind of get the center of my design as well. And then I just do that center to center. I thought this was a cute design that tells us the real essence of Easter. I like to do this every year. I like to make a shirt for all of us, myself and the boys. This is to wear to church on Sunday. Just, you know, telling us the real reason for Easter. So that's that one, and one press for 10 seconds I think should be sufficient for this. So it looks good to my eye. It looks like it's in a good place. Everyone can see the design really well. And here we go for 10 seconds. There we go. So I'm going to take this away and attempt to draw the heat out. Excuse me, my voice is really croaky today. I have no idea why, but I hope you can hear me clearly though. Yep, seems cool enough to the touch. Let's try and see. That seems all right to me, even though I always still like to go in with a second press with my Teflon sheet over it. I like to do that. Just 5 seconds this time. There we go. And isn't that just adorable? Honestly, it looks store-bought, in my opinion, not to toot my own horn. But yeah, it does look store-bought. Oops. Not me wanting to hit the camera while filming, but yeah. So that's one t-shirt down. I really thought this was a witty and fun, you know, SVG, and I love it so much. And for my second boy, I've got this color, and I thought that black went well with both colors, so I decided to go for black. Now my shirt. Yay! I'm excited for this one. As always, I've been getting most of my blanks from Primark now. The shirts, I think they were a gift to the boys. And once I see a plain t-shirt, I'm ecstatic. I think my family and friends are beginning to understand that giving me or giving us plain tees is the way to go, because, you know, that's what we really do appreciate. So that's my shirt. It's newer. I've just got that one, so I believe it's fine, but obviously just for good measure, making sure that we get any lint off. And as I said before, make a so my birthday was on the 13th of April, and I recorded a video of making a t-shirt that I wore on that day and a cake topper for my cake. And newsflash, I haven't edited the video, talk less of uploading it, but it will be coming soon. I promise. This is me holding myself accountable. Please hold me accountable in the comments as well. It will drop after the Easter video. For obvious reasons, we need this to come up before Easter is over. But I have that video coming, and yeah, it's a really short one because it's just one t-shirt and a cake topper. Super easy, super very easy, to be honest. Yeah, it's a really easy project, and I think it would really be something that people would like to also do for themselves. Just quick and easy, and super inexpensive as well. So incoming my favorite design is this cross. I used printable HTV to achieve this on just a normal inkjet printer, and I really love this because I don't have to worry about sublimation. When I saw the design, I was like, oh bummer, I don't have a sublimation printer and all of that. But then I thought, okay, I think I should be able to get away with using printable HTV for this design. And oh my goodness, I'm so sure it's going to turn out really nice. The brand that I used, I got off Amazon, and they say it's not supposed to be used with a digital cutter like a Cricut. But what I tend to do is I still use my Cricut, but when I do my settings to cut it out, I make sure that it cuts out the carrier sheet as well. Because for lighter shirts, you print in reverse, and then obviously do it that way to adhere to your fabric. But for darker shirts, you print it the right way and take it off the backing, if that makes sense. So because I don't trust myself to be able to cut out really nicely around my design, I still use my digital cutter, but I make sure that I'm doing it in a way that it cuts out the carrier sheet at the same time, and that seems to work for me. That has worked for me well so far, and please give it a try. You would really like it. It's a really good alternative for if you're not ready to invest in, because sublimation can be expensive. It can be expensive, and to be honest, I'm not ready to invest just now. I think I eventually will, but for now, this is what I'm doing to achieve colored, intricate designs that I really like. Yeah, so that's it. So I'm just going to, I don't know if I can center this by folding. I'm just going to have to eyeball it. I have my line there, and I'm just going to physically try and just line it up a little bit, not too far from the neckline. It's not a really big design, so I really like that. And I'm going to put my Teflon sheet over this. I'm not going to iron it directly like that, just to really protect it. It's quite a delicate material to work with, so hence my wanting to do that. I think I might have it centered as best as I want. I'm really eager to see how this turns out. I loved the colors, I loved the muted tones, I loved the pastel color, and I just knew that it would be best to use this lilac shirt with it. So here we go. Struggled so much with that, but I'm still pretty happy with the results, so I can't complain. I think I'm still getting a little bit of lifting on that edge, so I'm just going to, if you notice, I had to switch to my smaller heat press, seeing as I was getting a lot of issues. I think one of the things that I found out might have been the issue is that I was probably removing the carrier sheet on top of it too quickly, and I wasn't allowing it cool. So I think that might have been the issue. Yeah, that definitely was the problem that I was having. But ultimately, can you guys see how beautiful that has turned out? I am so excited to wear this to church on Sunday. And it just has a simple message. He is risen. Matthew 8:26. And I think that's just really awesome. So, I sped through most of that, so you probably didn't see me struggle as much, but there we go. That's my design, and I can just bring in quickly the designs for the boys as well. He lives. Those are adorable. So quickly to the last craft for today. I got these blanks off Temu. If I remember correctly, I got these wooden blanks off Temu readily. They've been sanded and they're really nice, but I decided to just add a pop of color to it. And my idea, it's supposed to be a 3-part design, sort of. They can all be used individually, but it's a 3-part design that I thought of for this one. And I just give it a gray, nice, just light gray. So I inverted this one just to show us that we can actually also use the inside as well as the back side as well. So I'm going to be doing iron-on wood today, and I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that this doesn't give me issues. I've got the design somewhere. I'm just going to quickly grab that and then we'll get to it. So they're all Easter designs as well, all from the same bundle that I've been using. The last time that I did iron-on wood, I also struggled a little bit, but I'm not going to let that deter me. This last design, so yeah, I said I had some design from Creative Fabrica, but this one in particular that I'm starting to read, I actually got off of Design Space directly, and I modified it a little bit because the cross that came with this particular design was a bit too thick, in my opinion. I wanted something a bit thinner, so I took the shawl or whatever, if you would call that, off of that design, and then I got another cross that was thinner that I liked. Just being careful not to cut into it. So a different design there. Okay. So this is just a simple, this is the one that's going to go in the middle, and it's a wordless craft. It's just a cross with the shawl on it. I thought that was a really nice reminder for Easter as well. So there we go. So the cross is going to go like that, and then we're going to have that shawl thing over it like that, and I thought that would be really, really beautiful. So yeah, there we go. So I'm going to be ironing on the white first, because you don't iron over, I mean, I did cut it out, so it might not really matter so much, but I think centering the cross first would be a good idea. So I'm just going to place that in the center as much as I can, making sure it's straight as well. I could actually measure just to make sure. Sometimes these things need just that extra bit of effort to make sure that it's really nice. 1 inch and like yeah, think I have that. Nice. So I'm going to be using my small press for this one. I'm reducing the temperature, and I'm just going to, you see how nicely this actually sits inside, so you can use your little press for projects of this size, wood blanks of this size. It's kind of like a 4-inch blank, if I remember the measurements correctly. I'll have a look. I think anything smaller won't work. Yeah, it's almost 5, so it's like 4.75. So yeah, that's the cross, and that's our wee shawl there. Just going to center that, and then still place this over because you don't want to iron on exposed vinyl. Oopsie. Okay, so I think I'm going to do that. Let's see how I can center. Yeah. My cross is not completely covered, and I don't want that. So I'm doing that. Yes. I think I have that down. Okay, nothing is exposed. Grabbing my iron again and just pressing down. This press is designed to be moved around, so you can like go in circles, obviously depending on space, but you can actually do that. Okay, so let's see how it's done. Just trying to make sure it's not still too hot. See how that turns out. Oh, gorgeous. Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. That's really gorgeous. Oh, I love that. So that's just going to be one piece of decor. I think the red was actually a really good color. I was going to do it all in one color, but I decided last minute just to change that. And I love how that turned out. So just gonna add a little bit more pressure than I did on the first round to see if that helps. Yep, perfect. So if in doubt, trust me, you can use, look what I was saying about it wanting to adhere if you have any loose like bits of vinyl, but thank God I cut that early and I was able to get that. So that's going to be on there. And the third design, and I feel like this was one of my favorites, and I think I'm gonna have this up all year round. It's a really, really great reminder that we're not perfect, we're just forgiven. Forgiveness is the ticket. That's what, you know, makes our lives so beautiful, is that we were forgiven. Yeah, so I'm going to center that as best as I can, just like so. I think that's good enough. And I'm just going to give that a quick press. I think I might even be wanting to put this on a shirt soon as well. I think that would look really good on a shirt. Yeah, I think that would look really, really nice on a shirt. So stay tuned. I might be bringing a video with me putting that on a shirt really soon. So it cools down a little. And reveal. Perfect. So that's us done with our Easter crafts for today. This video took longer than I really I expected, but I'm really super happy with how the crafts turned out. And just going to bring them in pretty quick so we can have a look at everything we've done today. It's the napkins, and I'm going to get some of my trash out of the way, and our shirts. And it's a wrap. Thank you guys for watching. Please stay tuned for more videos.